Hi there everyone, my name is Corazar, and welcome back to Vintage Story Desert Life, episode 66. This video was originally broadcast live on YouTube on July 27th, 2024. I hope you enjoy the video. A Brazilian hopes we make meteoric iron armor. We're making plate armor. I guess question for chat today. If we get enough stuff to make it, should I go ahead and start that process? I'm asking because the process of hammering out so many plates is time consuming. And so if you don't want to watch me smash out a bunch of plates, which granted can be done quickly with our help hammers, but if it's not really what you want to see today, let me know. Pop it in chat whether you want to see it or not. I see a yes by Raven Actual. A sure, why not? A Mia Sashimia says yes. Alright. Why not from Ryuga? Old Wolf of Paran says yes. Wiki says it sounds like a chore stream. It could be, but with our setup here, it actually won't take that long at all. When will I start the steel process? Soon. Trademark. And we can just chat or doing plates. That's what I would do. Let's see. Okay, so it looks like I don't really have anyone saying definitively no, except for the one person said it might be a better stream thing. So yeah, we'll do the plates, assuming there's wind. If there's no wind, of course, we won't do the plates. Or we might work on other stuff and then come back to it. But to answer your question about doing steel, one of the reasons why I'm getting this is that I want to go exploring deeper to find some saltpeter, and I don't like venturing deep with just the armor we have, the gambeson. It's okay to deal with up to tainted drifters, but even then it's a little wimpy for tainteds. And as much as I can jump around during temporal storms on the surface, I find combat deep down is a little less forgiving in that regard. So I wanted to get something, something meaty to wear. Constapro is here. Hi, Crozar, first time watching a stream. You usually watch the VODs? Hey, awesome. Glad to have you here. Ooh, one more. Don't mind if I do. And Risana's here. Just popped in immediately. Meteoric iron. Yes, that's why we're here today. Ooh, more. Oh, man. The one that keeps giving. Culture prefers chain and good healing. So my problem with chain is that per unit of metal, you get a lot less protection from it. One, because plate armor has the unique ability of cutting in half the armor reduction from tier attacks. So basically, different drifters have different tiers of attacks, and your armor will have different tiers of protection. And the difference between the tiers sort of applies an extra reduction to your armor. And so plate is just that much more protective. So for instance, chain I think is like mid-80s protection. If you're wearing chain, which is, let's say you're doing iron chain, which is tier 3. That 80 against another tier 3 gets slashed by something like 20 or 30%. So you're looking at more like 65 to 60% protection rather than the 80 couple. Whereas the plate, which first of all has a higher base percentage, so it's like 90, 97, I think, that only gets reduced by 15% because it cuts that reduction in half. So you're looking at 90-ish% or 85%. So it can be a pretty huge difference going from chain to plate. And you can bring extra material for your chain. Yeah, the other issue with that is, one, inventory space. But I think as far as repairing goes, chain is very inefficient to repair. I mean, plate's not super efficient to repair, but it is more efficient per unit of protection than chain is. Culture likes being able to run. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. I only wear the armor when I'm, like, fighting. If I'm not fighting or not expecting a fight, then I just would swap to my regular armor. Let's get back here and let's fire this up. I think we should have enough to make at least the set of meteoric iron. Well, to start the process at least. Oh, yeah, we do. Oh, my goodness. Wow. Okay. Yeah, we're golden. Let's mark these off. Let's make you red. And we'll make you unpinned and red. There we go. Oh, that was concerning. Let's drop off some dirt and some more dirt. Some gravel. So some stones. Sandstone, limestone. Let's see. Garble. And snad. There we go. Oh, and we have cacti as well. I think those go up here. Yes. All right. Let's go. We'll put our hammer down. Been carrying it the whole time. As one does. At least around here. Have a bite to eat. And let's go grab our fire clay bricks. Let's see if that should do. We'll line them up. Oh my goodness. Too many chickens. Oops. Let's try that again. There we go. Alright, let's start with that. See how far we get. Eight of you. We need 8 hats. I like calling them hats. I don't know why. All right, chimneys. There we go. And then let's pop these in. Oops. Oh, right. Whatever. We'll fix that in a minute. Put some stones in front of these. Oh, whoops. I'm like, where'd it go? Oh, it didn't go into my inventory. At least not where I was expecting it to. All right. All right. So they did just under half of what we had. Actually, almost exactly half. No, actually, one more than half, for that matter. All right, let's do the rest of these then, too. Why not? Get them all done. We'll Gator Dune. Let's get you in. Get them all done in one go. As our merchants chatter in the background. And oh, here we go. Because I thought I had some more. And there we go. We have 4 left. Wow. All gone. Gator Dunes entered the vocabulary. Yeah, it has a bit, hasn't it? All right, let's do charcoal, so we can make more charcoal. And we have boatloads of it. Oops, wrong button. Okay. Farewell charcoal. Hello, lots of smoke. Breathe deep, guys. Ghetto dung. Constipro, do you guys think chiseling is the big thing that separates this game from the other block game? I think that it's one of the things. It's not the only thing, though. The other block game is meant to be and is a lot simpler. Now, granted, you can, with Terraformercraft, you can make things really complex if you want. And this was inspired in some part by Terraformercraft. So if you played both, you'd see the resemblance. But Vintage Story is just more polished in that regard. Chiseling is definitely the big decorative thing, I would say. If you're looking for customization and decoration, then yes, chiseling is the way to go, or the thing to focus on. But everything else about this game is different enough that I feel like it stands on its own. Even if chiseling wasn't a thing, honestly, this game has a lot going for it anyway. Welcome, Benny Custom. Good to see you here this morning. There we go. 16 bloomeries, all bloomin'. All right. And this might even be finished in the morning. Or thereabouts. Getting low on charcoal here. All right. I read you. Let's go ahead. We're going to mark off on my checklist here. We have mine and process meteoric iron. Check. All right. I think we'll, let's go pop. Let's go hit the sack and see where things are in the morning. And Gerard is here. Welcome. Almost time for oranges. Yeah, we got about, well, it'll be 3 more days once we wake up. And hydrate while we sleep. All right, good morning, folks. Let's go check on our bloomeries. I believe they're done. Oh, yes. Hope they're not too hot. They're hot. Whoops, not you. What are you? My. Wow. Unfortunately, we only have a gentle breeze, so we can't use them while they're hot. Oh, strong breeze, light breeze. I don't think we're going to be able to use these while they're still glowing, which would be amazing. How about checking the bees? Yeah, we could take a look at the bees. I'm going to take a peek at the, they're going. They're going pretty good. Maybe we could give it a whirl. I might do the bees a bit later in that case. I want to see if we can get at least some of these flattened out. All right. And I am going to make sure that I don't scroll over those hot ingots. Ah, no. Too slow. I'll just leave them over here for now. Yes, this is too slow. Not worth it. Oops. Yeah, whatever. Alright, we're just going to... We will pile these up. We'll get these ready to roll. We probably should just need... Maybe even just 2 of these filled up. No, we'll do 3. Alright. And you guys get to be placed on the floor here. Goodness. It's a lot of ingots. It's a lot of ingots. What? Wow. Okay. Yeah, I mean, we could. We'd be here about twice as long doing the wind, or doing the smithing. Kolshi. Where to have a drink? I hydrated while we slept, so should be good. Alright. Let's swap these over. Let's go take a peek at the bees. I am curious. Ah, they're over here. I always get turned around. So it's been, I guess, not quite a day. Or has it been a day? Your bees will fill new frames in less than a day. Okay. Cool. Then I guess we'll leave them for now. Alright. In that case, let's go hang out over here at the Panera so that we can hear if the wind picks up. And we'll be in the area. And let's get to work on maybe something different with this floor. I'm really feeling that this floor needs to be not what it is. I'd also like to exchange this for some probably sandstone that will flatten into slabs like this. And then do something fancy with. I have some sandstone there. I guess we would need to get more sandstone for that, so we'll start with the floor. And we have some limestone there and no more limestone after that. Okay. So we may need a limestone trip. Oh, I have more of this here too. We'll leave you there. I might need that for our pulverizer later. Have looked at the mod that adds giraffes and stuff. Yeah, I tend to stay away from the extra animals mods. I have bad experience with these guys. Let's see. So I'm going to grab some of these guys. We may make a trip to get some more limestone. In fact, I can almost guarantee you we'll need to. Because this is, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by a bunch. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 5 by 18 is almost 100. So, I think 200 and change, and we only have about 150, 160. Yeah, 150-ish. So, let's start with like just this side, I think. And I guess the question is, do I want to keep just the dark stone around the edge here? Would that be nice? I don't know. I am going to probably turn all of these floor pieces into chisel blocks. Before we dig them up. No. Make them all chiseled. Because I do want to I want to reuse this material. Don't want to lose it. Oops. Did you too? Oh well. Let's get all these chiseled. And then this side. Here I thought I wouldn't be ripping this floor out again. But here we are. Back, what'd you miss? You missed that our bees are almost ready. and that we got a lot of meteoric iron. Benny Custom can't stick around. All right, well, thank you for coming, Benny Custom. Hope to see you again next time. All right, let's go pick these up. I've noticed that the chisel blocks now have a lot more glitchiness to them when picking them up. Like rather than the colors, in addition to the colors of their actual block, you get the pink and white from the question mark block, and they no longer show the overlay, like the breakage overlay. Oh, well, that one wasn't chiseled apparently. Michael St. Mon says that Millwright just updated and you can put more than 5 sails on the rotors. Yeah, can't you do that in that mod? I thought you already could do like 8 or something like that. I had looked at that mod for this one, but I figured that our setup that we have now would be plenty. Now we may need to chisel or pre-chisel some of our limestone blocks before we put them down, because we're going to need to combine some of them with what we have here. Oops. Lost one there. David, are you getting the blocks because of the block pick mod? No, I chiseled them. When you turn a block into a chisel block, it no longer acts like its original block type. Like, for instance, if you chisel soil, you can no longer hoe it, and you can't plant stuff on it. Well, I think you can plant, like, flowers on it, but I think that's about it. It won't grow grass or anything. And with stone blocks, they'll turn into blocks you can just mine and grab as full blocks then. But then you can't turn them into bricks or break them into cobblestone, use them in recipes, and so on. So you can do a 10-sail windmill with Millwright. That's pretty cool. Now the block pick mod lets you do this, where you can middle click, and it'll pick that block in your inventory. That's what that mod does. Yeah, the block pick mod, it just lets Vintage Story have an interface feature that the other block game has had for ages. I do find it funny. So there are a lot of developers in this community, and some of them will sometimes speak on behalf of Tyron just because they're also developers. And I asked, like, hey, you know, can we get like a block pick ability in the game like the other block game has? I don't recall who responded to me at the time. They were like, oh, that'd be just so hard and impossible to implement. And then someone makes this mod. It's like 5 lines of code. Okay, buddy. Alright, so I'm thinking what we do here is let's start, like I said, with the center area. So we calculated about 200 blocks. By keeping these here, we're using fewer than 200. So let's see what we can do. I want to do something like... let's start by filling in the blocks that don't touch, even on corners, any of these blocks here. Because I have an idea what I want to do here. I want to do something that involves chiseling like a pattern around here that follows this contour and just continues... maybe even splits here. Maybe. So we'll see. Let's get this in here. And like that. Yeah. Okay, so now we need to pre-chisel some of these guys. I'm going to do just all of these. I'm going to do a full stack, I think. So let's chisel these bad boys. And maybe we'll get some wind today to do the meteoric plate. Or maybe not. There we go. All right, chisel all of these this time. Don't want to miss any of them. I'm sort of waiting until the big square reticle disappears. That's how I know it's chiseled. Oops. And there we go. All right, let's get you all up now. And we'll combine them in our inventory with the chiseled blocks we have made of slate. The mod devs are very active in the community. I nearly started trash talking the stability of QP mod without realizing that Quentin was in the call. Oops. Yeah, actually, speaking of QP mod, so we were on version 1.12.2 of that mod as of last stream. I updated to 1.13.3, so we'll see if the forever pantograph is no longer the forever pantograph. But if you weren't aware, we had a pantograph that was infinite, never took durability. You know, this specific track reminds me very much of RimWorld. I think because the sort of background, kind of like string noise almost, sounds so much like some of RimWorld's tracks. And I left all these in here. Way to go. Okay. So we're going to do a limestone and then you. We get limestone blocks back. We drop these in place here. Okay, so it took 48. Yeah, I think we will still need some more limestone then. Not a whole lot, but some. And then what I want to do here is I want to come in with the slate rock, and maybe we'll come in like, I don't know, 2 voxels or so. I'm actually going to chunk the edges of this, so these guys, just so that I know where this guy begins and ends, and we'll copy this guy eventually. So let's do... Actually, you know what? Let's come in here. We'll put it smack dab in the middle of the block. That way it just is consistent and easy to branch off from. I'm thinking about like here, we're going to probably like a T-junction. Having it be in the middle of the block is going to look a little bit better that way. So we'll do a bit of this. And then let's do something like maybe 2s. Like this, every 2. No, that, oops. Right. Something a bit like that. And we can come here and do the same thing. And then we could do something like little squares in the middle here, like this. That could look nice. And then right there. And by moving the pattern down by 1, we can then repeat it in either direction. So, see how this looks. Let's bring this in with some of the slate and see if we like it. And Ingoxron made it. And so did Benjamin Merriweather. Welcome, both of you. What is this? We are chiseling. a little bit today. Yeah, I'm digging it. I think it's pretty fun. What do you guys think? I could even... We could also try, just for trying's sake, I'm going to fill this in. And then I'm going to sort of offset these squares by 2. And see if they look better in the middle, like where these... sort of wastes come in here. So let's do this. Oops. No, I don't like that as much already. I'm kind of like... I don't like this bar that goes across here. So, back to the original. What about obsidian instead of slate? Obsidian's kind of hard to come by. It's also... very blue in this game. So if that's not the look you're going for, and it's not, it's not going to work out on your build very well. But we have not found any obsidian yet. And you can't just dig down and find it. You gotta be in an area with basalt. So there we go. We have sort of like a bunch of sort of circles here, which I think is kind of cool. So yeah, let's continue this pattern. I'm going to chunk out this guy like that. We're going to chunk you back in. And then we'll just continue this pattern. We're going to do it by going, let's see, like this. And we may need to do something on the corners. If the pattern doesn't match up perfectly, we may need to do something on the corners that makes it look different. And that's okay. All right, there's that. And then so every 2, so 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, and 2. Okay. So we do 1, 2, 1, 2. Did I miscount something? Oh, I did miscount something, didn't I? Whoopsie. Let's start that one again. All right, so we come in 1, then we do 2, 2. No. All right, we'll fix that. We'll figure that out in a minute. I'm just goofing here, apparently. This should be lined up here, so we should be able to do this. There we go. Okay, whew. Boy. I just didn't want to count that properly, apparently. And we'll leave that... We'll make that a little black dot in there. Sure, why not? All right, so you get filled in like this. You can make obsidian. Can you make obsidian in this game? I know you can make basalt. I don't think you make obsidian here, though. The shape looks interesting currently. What is interesting about this shape? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's basalt you're talking about. Let's grab this. Oops. Get back here. There we go. The railroad returns. Okay. There's a little railroad looking like, I guess. And I might actually do something to also texture the outside of this. Now that I'm looking at it. Like there's like this space here is a little too clean. So what if we came in here and what if we did this. Oops. Maybe with this instead. Do I like this or not? Is this too noisy? No, I kind of like it, actually. I pronounce basalt like basalt or bag. If I'm joking around and say bag, then that's one thing, but, uh-oh. What did I do here? What did I do? Oh. Wait. I did goof. Imagine that. Me? Goof? Never. Ah, there we go. Oh my goodness. Let's have a bite to eat. Okay. That should be better. And let's get back to getting our pattern in here. So we can do 1, 2, 3, like that. There we go. That's a lot better already. Oops. Okay. Yes, that feels better. Now it's sort of like a series of conjoined circles or something. I think it's interesting. Let's grab the pantograph. Let's see if you are still the infinite pantograph or not. You are. All right. And then we'll do you. And I guess you as well. You guys will all become straight lines here. Let's give these a spin. All right. There are the corners. We have very high rate activity. It'll be fun. Now this will be a bit special. We're going to need to do a connection there, so we'll have to chisel that one by hand. And then the rest of these will give them a spin. So that, and then that. Oh, spin you as well. Oops, there we go. Spin you. And get you. There we are. Okay, so you need to continue your pattern this direction as well. Let's go ahead and we'll just chunk that out here. So here is the line. And here is that line. So we'll just do you and you. And you. And we should be able to just do the limestone basically here. There we go. I'm thinking I don't like this dot sticking out on all of these, so let's cover the dot up. Dot's just a bit of extra noise that it doesn't need to have here. I'll take a peek at chat, since I've had my eyes glued to my screen trying to look at this pattern and decide how to handle it. Looks like a mosaic. Awesome. That's kind of the vibe I'm going for. Sort of like that vague Middle Eastern, you know, sense of decoration. Non-denominational Middle Eastern. Or like, you know, your local pizza joint lore. Mediterranean. We'll call it Mediterranean. All right. I'm digging it. Yes, and with this as like a border, a thicker border, I think I can work with this now. I think I like this a lot better than the original just flat black on the floor here. Let's see how far we can get with the rest of this. Although it is very high risk activity, let's go and rest first instead. Have a bite of pie on the run. Wait, why am I going here? I can just rest here. I have beds everywhere. Oop, and I hear friends. Boop. Alright, let's, yeah, we'll use this bed. Sure. Hang this chandelier. Not sure, do I have a chandelier? I think I do. And Kitty, it's gonna head out. Gonna watch from your Steam Deck. Okay. All right. Ooh, our first temporal storm in a while is approaching. Okay. Well, that'll be fun. Let's go ahead and let's get back to work here. In the meantime, we'll do some running and gunning. Or I guess I should ask you guys, shall we face this storm or shall we sleep through it? Just do storm or sleep in chat. Oh, we do have enough. Sweet. I did get a chandelier. Okay, cool. You want me to, like, what, hang it in here? Storm, storm, face it, face it. Face the fact scores are. People want you to do a storm. Oops. Oh, okay, this is fine. There we go. So we got you. We need to do this and chisel these guys. Alright, I guess we're in the storm then. Folks want to see me jump and yip and spin around, and it'll be... looks like it should be a midday storm. So at least we'll have decent lighting for it. Isn't always a guarantee. I am the storm that is approaching. The council has a the council has ruled my opinion poopy garbo. Is you the only sleep vote, huh? To be fair, it has been quite a while. We now have, like, I think an average of 25 days between storms. So we're not getting them every other stream anymore. Which, honestly, is a relief. That was a little too often for my liking. Alright, let's go grab some more of this pre-chiseled stuff here. Alright. Drop you off. Drop you off. And you don't stack for some reason. Of course you don't. Of course you wouldn't. Why would you? Oh, we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more. Okay. Let's do that. 5, we'll do you, because I can. Oops, and then we need... and you do stack, okay. Get this floor done before the storm, huh, guys? We have Kevin S. here, finally off on a Saturday and get to enjoy the stream live. Hey, awesome! And it says, keep the great work. Hey, thanks for the donation. Thank you for the support. I will keep up the great work. Absolutely, it is all part of the master plan. Well, everyone, and spoiler alert, that's all the time we have today for this episode of Vintage Story Desert Life. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to leave a like on your way out or a comment in the section below. But as always, my name has been Corazar. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.